that you made. That's a bed that you made. Aye, Katie, let's go.
All hell King Darius.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies. You children popping mollies. I'm so intelligent, my honesty turned into philosophy. I go hard in the paint, the harder I play. Nigga, I'm like Harden on James, a problem to face. I don't wear my heart in my sleeve, just look in my eyes. Nigga,
you did it, James. You did it. I told you, Beesh. I told you. Papa knows best.
You did what you did.
Siobhan, what up, Beesh? What's up, Nicholas? Angela. Angela Anasta. Angela Nasty. Go hard on the paint, yeah. Fuck what you're saying. I don't know. What kind of game music playing? Alright, alright. Papa's watching. Hit that like button. Giving people plenty of time to get in. Plenty of time to get in. You get time. Come on. Get comfy. We got some more jams coming up. That's a Papa Swolio hour. Going hard. That's right. That's right. Going hard. Going hard. Going hard.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up.
Swole fam.
Let's go.
Run that shit up.
Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, yeah. You know we don't play gang gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle.
Oh, if you're brand new, drop some cherries. Pedro's a swole version. Tight.
I swear I'm delusional. These niggas ain't using me. They want my energy. Ain't nothing new. This is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm
Oh yeah.
I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it. Yeah.
Nuts on your beard.
Jenna abusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We tryna roll with a ballad that. Fucking low key with the Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they get that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beard, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble.
Ha ha.
East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang.
What up, CG? What up, bitch?
Hey. West Coast with that gang gang,
hey.
Global with that gang gang.
Hey.
No, we don't play gang gang.
Yeah.
With that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang.
You know we don't play games. Listen at the gym. Get on it. Oh, good stuff.
All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl.
Oh, we're popping cherries over here? Perfect is boring. Dropping cherries. Caden, what up? Dropping cherries? If you're brand new, drop some cherries. Yeah. We're live. Loading up. Alright, David. Alright, I'll see you mañana. I'll see you tomorrow.
like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I'd like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two.
Yeah.
Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons.
Make some coffee. Load it up. Oh, you're Angela. Oh, Angela. You changed my life. Oh, thank you. Rilla mode. Yeah, come on in here. Make sure the ball bag is extra vinegary for Abby. What? What? What'd she say? What'd she do? What'd she do? She talking about Papa? You stay healthy. You stay swole, San Diego. Oh, we're about to get stanky. We're about to get stanked. We're a fucking jam right now. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Actually do?
We don't deliver on anything other than truth.
Nothing but truth, motherfuckers. What you willing to do, bitch? Yeah. The Papa Swolio remix. She real free. Song strong. Oh, what's up, boogies? Congratulations on the Swole card. Oh, sounds like she can suck my nutsack. She needs a salty pear, maybe. She might need some salty balls.
You really have people fooled out here, don't you?
Yeah, you really think you gonna get swole?
When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king?
You fucking peasants. You can't be a king like King Darius. Oh, I like this fucking ramp up. Ah. Yay. Let's fucking do it. Well, it smells like sick fucking guys.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Oh. Testing. Testing, is this mic on? Testing, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1500 and 46 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo-hos? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode, and we got the same card as yesterday. Because it's so fucking awesome. I had Tessie all set up. Young lady. I had her all set up, and then she jumped up, and she crushed Tessie. All right, we're going to have to fix this. I had Tessie all set up. What'd you do? You get some sleepy puppa. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I can't... You crushed Tess. You crushed her. Lay down. Go to sleepies. Look. Whoever wins this card is getting a bent. Look. Whoever gets this card is getting a dented. This is an authentic Papa Swolio crushed card. Papa Swolio. Let's get this focus over here. 1546. All right. Look at that, though. Look at that. Red, white, and blue, motherfuckers. Red, white, and blue, motherfuckers. That's such a good card. That's a good look. That's a good card. Anyway, fam, make sure you drop in the comments. What are you smashing today? What's going on, beaches? Hello. Get some gorilla grunts going. So you want to win today's Swole card, you got to drop something. Drop in the comments. Drop the hashtag 7pillars and drop it a lot. Drop it a lot. Drop it. We got some good tip. We got some good shit to go down. Make sure that you drop in the comments what you are training today, and make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button, because you know it makes me hot when you hit it. You know it makes me hot. You know it turns me on. And plus it shows people the fucking podcast. It lets people know that Daddy's live. Daddy's fucking live. Daddy's live. Daddy's live. Daddy's live. Come on. Huh? Yeah. Thank you. No. Please. You don't have to. You don't have to. Stop fluffing my pillow. All right. I can't handle it. You guys are awesome. Let's see what you're doing today. Needs more likes. Look, hey, I'm just passing along what I'm just sharing what you all say. If you say we need some more likes, then we need some more likes. So guess what you all need to do? Hit the fucking like button, huh? Hit the fucking like button.
I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Lazy thumbs. Anyone else getting no? Oh, you messed it up again. Anyone else getting links? No, yeah, you're not getting links. You're not getting links for the Swole. The Swole text is just saying, I'm letting you know that I'm going live. You watch where you want to watch. So that's the easiest way, because for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to access the link for the live stream ahead of time. It sends to a brand new link. It starts it up. So it's weird. And sometimes I might send out a double text, but I'm only going to do that for, that will only be for the unlimited members. That will only be for specific texting access. If I do send out double text, sometimes I don't. I just let you know that I go live, and then if you like to watch on YouTube, you head on over to the page, because sometimes people have been saying that the links didn't work, and I don't know why, but they give me different links sometimes. Kind of weird, but I'm live and you're here, so it's all good. You're here. You're here. You know what? Really? For real? Hold on, I gotta fix this. She is like, you're on another level, baby. You're on a new level. Don't look at me with that attitude. Don't show me that sassy ass, pups. Ridiculous. You're a ridiculous person. You are a ridiculous person. You are. You are a ridiculous, nonsensical person. Sarah's going to do some core and mobility Swole in 7. Mike Miller, week 1. Day 1, week 5. Sorry. Swole season push. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Josh double dipping with Lower Fire 2 and the podcast. Get some. Oh my goodness. You heard about that? I've had people say that to me. I've had people message me. I've had people DM me that on fucking Instagram. Nathan Oakley. I posted this on the discussion tab. So I heard that doing yoga is demonic, which we all practice. So I guess we're all going to hell. I guess so. Fucking bring it. I like hot yoga. Make it spicy. The fires and brimstone, fires of damnation. The fires of damnation. Fuck, hot yoga is the tits. Let's see. Bearded Pops. Heat and ice again after work on the back and shoulder I fucked up on Monday. How you feeling? You doing better? How you doing, buddy? You feeling better? You feeling good? I hope you are. I hope you're feeling better. Man, this is something that I'm going to put up it's probably going to be I don't think it's going to be a Swole in 7. It's going to be probably a Swolga class. I'm really narrowing down my favorite morning flow, because I'm kind of building a little Swolga stack for my morning routine. And then once I kind of figure out which ones I really like the best and certain different flows, I'm going to be laying some of those down in Swolenormous X. So that's exciting shit. I've been really thinking about this kind of system, or these specific stretches and these specific moves that I do for like my rotation and stuff. I got a bunch of ideas, so I'm going to start kind of loosely logging it so we can put that down. I got some new flows coming. New flows on the hook, new flows on the burner. Things are simmering. We're loading it up. Yeah. This coffee's good. Papa's not having it today. She is absolutely not. She's a beach. Josh, there's a doctor that says meditation is to be able to talk to demons. Well, I hate to disappoint anyone that's looking for demons, but I do not have any experience communicating with demons from my morning meditation. Fucking morons. Fools. Fly, you fools. Flies, fly. Nat Francesca. Let's see. I thought an elimination diet seemed overwhelming, but after joining Swolenormous X yesterday, Swolenormous? You just called me Swolenormous X. Swolenormous? You called me Swolenormous? You called me Swolenormous. Come on, stop whining. I'm not whining. Hurts my feelings. I'm kidding. Little typo there. Swolenormous. Oh my God. After joining Swolenormous X yesterday and understanding it more, I'm actually excited to try it. Good. You know, it's one of those things, the elimination diet, it's one of those things that sounds, oh my God, it's so restrictive. I have to cut out my favorite foods or things that I eat every day for. It's not that long. And once you do it, usually how good you feel as a result of it makes you want to do it better and do it more. And that's really what the elimination diet does. It teaches you how to make better decisions. So then you make a choice. Okay. Do I want to feel like shit or do I want to feel good? And most people want to feel good. So if you're looking at a food and you know, by eating this food, I am going to feel like shit because I know I've tried it, I've tested it. You generally will make better decisions because humans, like human bodies and just for the evolution, we don't want to be uncomfortable. We're trying to seek comfort. We're trying to adapt and meet our surroundings and our environment. So if we can make something more comfortable, it'll be more easy to maintain and it won't be a problem or a challenge. So it's just more of a planting a seed that helps you think about food differently. And then you know how to make better decisions. Do I want to feel like shit or do I want to feel amazing? Then you make a choice and then you go for it. Because then if you're eating fucking shit food and you know that it doesn't work for you, you know it bothers you, then if you know it bothers you, then why the fuck are you eating it? Then you're just harming yourself and you're setting yourself back. So it helps you call yourself out on your bullshit. Like, oh, I'm really not making good decisions. Can't put one over. Let's get into some tip fam, shall we? Shall we? Amy, I can't do this program at the moment, but once my arm is out of a brace, I will see what I might be able to do. 3 back surgeries and a fusion. Can't kneel or bend to touch the floor. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully, look, you can always, once you're cleared with your therapist and your medical team, you can always start with something like chair yoga. You can probably Google some stuff on YouTube. We have chair yoga in Swolenormous X, but that might be something that would help you start moving before your other stuff gets better. I'm not sure what you're able to sit in. I'm not sure if even sitting is a good position, but I wish you well in your therapy and your rehab. What's up, James? I'm stoked about the elimination process. Can't wait to figure it out, what's been fucking me up all this time. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? It's amazing when you realize, oh my God, the food that I've been eating every single day is something that fucks me up. And then it's just, you have this kind of epiphany and you realize I can make better choices and feel better. Why would I make a choice to eat a food that makes me feel like shit when I can make this choice and feel awesome? And then if you knowingly make a choice that with a food that you know is going to make you feel like shit, you know you're punching yourself in the dick. How are you going to feel? You just kind of know, hey, I'm fucking myself up. And if you can live with that, most people can't. That's why they actually change and they realize, I do want to feel good. Most people eat junk food. They justify it because they don't have any perspective to kind of self-actualize this. They're just, oh, so-and-so says this. They're always outsourcing their own, I guess, their own education about their body. Well, this person says I can eat these foods. Well, this person says calories in, calories out. Well, this one says if I fit my macro. Well, this person says keto. Once you actually focus on quality and go off how you feel and how it works, individual foods work for your body. And when you customize your shit, all of a sudden, you just want to eat those things because you feel so good when you do that. There's no reason to do anything else because your body is saying, these foods work. I feel amazing. And then if you make a choice to feel like shit, that's weird. It's just weird to actively eat something to harm yourself. It's a weird thing. That's a weird justification. It gets harder and harder to do that. And you can all drop your comments down below, but it makes it very challenging. Why am I eating this food? Why am I making this choice? Am I doing this to help? How is this helping me? Not can I get away with it? Not I deserve a cheat. Not, oh, this is going to fit my macros. This doesn't go over my calorie needs, so I can eat it. Not justification, but how is this helping me? And chances are it's not. And then if you still make that choice, then you have to go deeper and figure out why you're self-sabotaging and why you're making justifications and excuses. It's crazy how most people don't think diet could be what's fucking them up. It's usually exactly what's fucking people up. Not only that, but also not sleeping well, not hydrating enough, the quality of the foods, meditation, stress, just lifestyle approaches, and really how people value fitness and nutrition and health in their life. Most people just block it out. If they're not in the doctor's office, they're not sick. But here's the thing. If you go to the doctor and the doctor says you're type 2 diabetic, you're pre-diabetic, you had all the chance and all the opportunity that before you went to the doctor, you could have prevented that. But you're finding out too late. You're finding out the problem after you fucking destroyed shit. You need to prevent these things to start with, right? Let's get into today's tip. That's some fire right there. That's some fire. Fire. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold. It's cold outside. It's chilly. Give me a little tippy tippy. Come on, give me a little tippy tippy. Come on, come on, give me a little tippy tippy. Tip, tip, tip. Here we go. Little grunts. All right. Let's go over. So we got some new NOC, some new knock that is over on the Swolenormous channel. We have new shit over on the Swolenormous channel. You look thin. People that get insulted for receiving a comment about weight loss. So we had this tweet in which if you're accepting or you're giving someone a compliment about, hey, you look great, you must have lost weight, that's insulting a person. That's an insult. You're insulting a person by telling them, you look great, you look amazing, you lost weight. That's an insult, and you should be responding with the words, fuck you, and calling someone a piece of shit and getting angry at them because they complimented you for looking amazing on your weight loss. What in the actual fuck? What in the actual fuck? What in the actual fuck? What in the fuck? People are weird. People are weird. Stupid. We got some more Swole Fam clips. We got some more nutrition ones. So this is from a previous episode of The Daily Swole. Make sure you check out these right here on The Daily Swole channel. These are great little snippets. You don't have time for an hour and a half long podcast? No problem. You can just check out an awesome clip from the Swole Fam. We got some more Extra Thirsty. This one is fire. This one's great. This one's great. This one's so good. This one's so good. So this one is an Extra Thirsty that the tweet says, folks hate fat people so much that they're willing to almost literally paint the C word, the virus, as a disease that attacks our bodies for being fat. That should worry us all. So in other words, there's no proof. There's no proof that being obese makes you at high risk for any kind of virus, sickness, illness. And literally this other post, this chart from the Wall Street Journal post like the same day, literally shows that in the top 10 things that make you at higher risk for suffering from corona is the top 3 in the 10. One was excessively obese, one was moderately obese, and one was, slightly obese. And one of them was respiratory disease, which is affected by being overweight, and it's harder to breathe. Most people are mouth breathers, so it makes you more susceptible to issues. Uncontrolled diabetes, which is a result from morbid obesity and from serious obesity issues. So like 5 in the top 10, pretty much facts. Pretty much, you're just lying. You're lying to people, trying to justify that they don't have to change. I don't think any scientists that talk about any virologists, I don't think that cares about how you feel on Twitter. It's going to attack you if it can. You're going to get sick if you don't have the immunodefenses to fucking ward it off, to handle it. If you're more at risk, all these things do is put you at risk. So diabetes, does that mean like if you are 20 pounds overweight, you're getting type 2 diabetes and you're going to fucking die? Like you're just going to fucking die. You're done. You're done. If you are overweight, everyone hates you and you're going to fucking die. Not necessarily. It's a little bit of I'm not going to block our cute face. It's a high risk. It's an increased risk. That's what it means. An increased risk. Let's get a little Papa Swolio in here. Right? That's what it means. Doesn't mean you're guaranteed, but it means you're playing Russian roulette with more bullets. So it's a very dangerous thing. It's what you're doing. You're playing Russian roulette with more bullets. All right. So this post, another extra thirsty. So go check out that one. This one's from your fairy food mother. Oh, so sweet. Anti-diet Paula. This person's anti-diet Paula. Health is the cloak for anti-fatness to hide under. Let's rip that cloak off and expose diet culture for what it is. Health is a cloak for anti-fatness. Is a cloak. So in other words, when you say health, you're just, if you talk about things about health, what you're doing is you're just anti-fat. It's an excuse to be anti-fat. So it covers you up. It's like, it's like trying to hide your white supremacy or something by not talking about it. You have to be an activist nowadays or people try to cancel you. That's pretty much what's going on. Health is a cloak for anti-fatness. No, health is health. Your sensitivities is this tweet. Bullshit. People are so fucking weird. Anyway, we got those brand new extra thirsties that are live right now. Make sure that you are dropping in the comments 7 pillars if you want to win today's Swole card. You got those just the tip over there. You got some new shit over there right here on the channel, over there right here in the playlists for today live right now. LB, silence is violence. Oh yeah, words are violent. That's what universities are teaching. That's one of the reasons why. That's why this is like a sleeper cell system. That's why this is domestic terrorism practically. You have all these brainwashed sleeper cells that are all over the country in every industry. And all of a sudden you activate people, initiate activism, and everyone gets woke as fuck and just starts talking nonsense. And if people that actually understand common sense and logic don't speak up, then this fucking minority of psychopaths will gain more and more power and control. That's how these revolutions work. Okay. And this is just a tearing down revolution. There's nothing building here. It's just hate, and it's disgusting hate disguised as compassion. So be very, very careful. Be very, very mindful. Don't get the cloak, the actual cloak, pulled over your eyes. Broseph Stalin, careful, Swole, you might get canceled. Fuck. How am I going to get canceled? Cancel me. Try it. How? If you all are supporting me, I can't get canceled. I'm speaking. This is freedom of speech. If I get canceled, that means, no, I know you're kidding, but I'm saying that's why. What are you going to do? You can't. I'll do all the content in Swole TV. Like I'm not stopping. This is nothing changes. We do this for a reason. There's no cancellation, no possibility. Can't be. Their loudness is their nonsense is their cloak for their own insecurities. Well, there's no humor to these movements. There's no humor to it, Satara. And yeah, if you scream louder, oh, I'm more righteous. If you silence other people, you can get away with saying more shit. It's the loudest people, but they're not the majority yet. But you don't have to be the majority to have control and power and to be manipulative. Nat, as someone who's seen many family members suffer and die from diabetes, tweets like those are infuriating. Your boy, we need some of this brutal honesty in the UK, Papa. Well, you got it right here. The interwebs. The interwebs. I think you probably got some of that in the UK, no? What are the laws in the UK for speech? Do they have the same freedom of speech laws? Or not exactly the same, right? I thought you have a lot. You can get away with a lot more with a British accent or an Australian accent. You can say a lot of shit and get away with it because you got a little funny accent. Ha, look at the funny person talking. That's how Americans look at it. Oh, he talks like this, so he must know what he's talking about. That wasn't trying to be any one particular accent. I don't even know if that sounded like, that was like a mix of a lot of shit. Anyway, you talk with a fancy accent, you sound smart. Probably makes you sound more serious in some respects. The cloak of stupidity. O's fan 007. Love all your content, bro. Your videos kept me working out and realizing I had to. Thank you. Appreciate it. Angela Rose. People try too hard to not offend anyone, but it's impossible. Best to just be yourself and be honest. If you are yourself with creating content, which is essentially you are, the way we communicate now is by creating content on social media, emails, TikTok, whatever it is, you're creating content, you're putting your voice out there and you're sharing your opinions. If you're yourself, you don't have to fake it. I know it sounds kind of common sense, but hey, common sense is not fucking common. And you know it. You know common sense ain't common. Papa's got a PhD in both common sense and logic. Been in school my whole fucking life working on this degree. Got it down to a science. Get it? Come on. Come on. Thank you. I'll be here all day. All week. Literally every fucking day right here on the Mancast. Every fucking day. Every day. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast. Do it. Do it. Subscribe. James Whitt. I compared this recent round of activists to the kid in school who was always loud as hell and threw snack packs at the wall. That's right. And you get in trouble. That's why they don't want the police. That's why you want to defund the police. So you can throw snack packs. Only now they're throwing explosives and bricks and shit. Isn't she lovely? Your boy, they're similar to the US. We're talking about British, but we have a lot of activists like Jamila Jamil who have a lot of influence here. Oh yeah, a lot of the British things, a lot of the British or the activists, the fat. There's a lot of that fat positivity shit over there. A lot of it stems from there. It seems like. Why? Why is there so much of that shit in the UK? What's the reasoning for that? UK's gone super woke, it sounds like, too. That's the culture of the internet. It's spreading everywhere. Everyone's kind of super woke. That's why these protests and shit are spreading around the world into some places where it just doesn't make sense at all. But it's all these movements are together. The political, social, it's all just morphed into one big, like, stop hurting my feelings. So that side's like, stop hurting my feelings. Give me things. Listen to me yell. Give me attention. Give me attention. And then it seems like you have the common sense and logic people, which are the smallest minority. Seriously, I feel fucking oppressed. I'm fucking oppressed. Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm oppressed. I'm oppressed that common sense and logic doesn't get any attention. And that's a new movement. That's a new movement. Common sense acceptance. How dare all of you deny common sense and logic? Why isn't there more attention for that? I feel like that's the smallest sliver of the pie, or people that actually think. Huh, that sounds like a shitty idea. Dun 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 dun. That's the difference, fam. That's the difference. We have figured it out. We have figured it out. We are the minority. Yeah, she's a tard. Jameson Jamil. Jamila Jamil is an idiot. I don't know why actresses, actors, and celebrities think they're so high and mighty. They are just average people who got lucky or were in the right place with talent. Well, there's skill and there's luck too. There's just chance. Whether you want to call it chance or luck, it's always timing. I mean, if you did something and you were successful, it's because you did whatever it was at that time. You know, you can't deny that you did at that time. The thing is, you'll never know what would have happened if you did it at a different time. Like, what if I started the Daily Swole 4 years earlier? It would have been a different thing. Maybe like everything would have been different. My perspective, life experience, execution, content style, things would have been different. Things would have been different. What if I waited another 3 years? What if I didn't start what if I didn't start yet like 4 years ago? What if I started today? Like the timing is so different. The way things would have been done, the way things would have progressed, been a lot different. We're a whole different, and every day it's changing. Things are changing faster. And the digital world is influencing the real world more and more. And this is like the meshing of that. People are realizing how much the internet actually affects real life, because people take these thoughts and these ideas and these things that spread so fast and then implement them. It's just delayed. It's delayed in the real world, but it's having real world consequences. If you can get canceled by doing a fucking tweet or making a certain video or saying one phrase, holy shit. That's not freedom of speech. That's not freedom of speech at all. If you can be fucking canceled for saying something, how is that freedom of speech? Like, fundamentally, it doesn't make sense. I know there's laws, or there's this company and they're trying to save face. It doesn't sound like you can really say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say unless it hurts someone's feelings, unless someone doesn't like it. You can have freedom of speech, but if someone doesn't like it, you can't say it. That's not freedom of speech, motherfuckers. That is not freedom of speech. That's not freedom of spiaki. Last time I checked.
Well, I'll be damned. What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Britain's a USA of Europe, obesity-wise. So I hear, and so we see. Got some good fatties over there, huh? Got some good fatties. Let's see. Do you think the people hating on fit shaming are really upset with themselves that they themselves are not for? Seems to me that's why they are so mad. So what I think you're saying, I see it. What's up, Amber, over in Swole TV? I see you, baby. I see you. Die hard. I think a lot of people don't take personal responsibility. I think if you're not taking personal responsibility for your situation, it's one thing if you were raised in a household that fed you junk food. If you were it's education. It's being taught poorly. It's being taught poorly by parents. Plus you're marketed a certain way. Plus no one else is doing it either. Everyone else in real world, in real life, is just doing the average or doing as little as they need to get by. And they're not eating healthy. So you have no good, unless you go out and look for it, you don't have any good influences in your life to eat healthy. And a lot of you went through that. A lot of you went through your life not having any good influences for health. So it makes sense. If you grow up in a very religious household, chances are you're going to be a very religious person. You adapt to your environment. And when you're young and impressionable, these things imprint for a lifetime. I mean, it takes a little bit for kids to not believe in Santa Claus and the tooth fairy and shit, but people fucking believe in religion their whole goddamn lives. It's ridiculous. People are really impressionable, especially when they're young. So it has to do with your parents. It has a lot to do. All right. And that's the whole nature versus nurture. And then there's genetics, and they're finding out more and more. But obviously, most people don't have, you can't even really measure or see or notice things. Like people aren't even doing the fundamentals. You're not even putting yourself in the best position. And even if you're predisposed to being a bigger person, they find out, oh, with genetics, like you're always going to be fat. It's just, we've proven it. Okay, well, you can still be healthier. Even if you are, let's say you're never going to be below, let's say just genetics, if you have this gene, you'll never be below 20% body fat. It doesn't mean that you poison your fucking body and feel miserable. It means you take care of the body that you fucking have and you make that the healthiest that you can. I don't see what the difference is. It's just justification to keep on eating your drugs. Coffee is addictive. Coffee is a drug. It's just a very low level stimulant. For some people, it's extremely powerful. But it's legal. Look at what alcohol does. Right? Look at what alcohol does to people. Fucking kills people. It's highly addictive. Cigarettes, those things are legal. Those things are fucking legal. And so is food. If you mention, think about this. If you mention making certain foods illegal or you have to be a certain age to eat them, can you imagine what would happen? People would lose their fucking mind. You ever hear someone mention sugar tax and stuff? People freak the fuck out. They freak out. Freak the fuck out. Imagine putting restrictions on certain foods. What if you couldn't buy Oreos until you were 18? What if you could only have one box of Oreos every 3 months? Can you imagine? People would freak the fuck out because they're addicted. It's addictive shit. And it's also habits. Habits are essentially, you're addicted to a pattern. You're addicted to a flow. You're locked in. So you combine human nature with habits and creating habits, which are fucking like literally time management and scheduling addictions. It's just what you become adapted to, plus the physical addiction of food, plus the other little habits and associations and different. It's a mind fuck. You have to unfuck that web. It's who you spend. That's why the 7 pillars. It's who you spend your time with. What do you surround yourself with? How do you view your food? What types of food are you eating? What's your schedule like? Are you hydrating enough? Are you lowering your stress? Are you meditating? Are you more mindful? You're more present of what you're. These are all things that are more important than just, oh, I ate below my caloric limit. Well, good for you. You're going to get the fitness now. Herp-a-derp-erp. Herp-a-derp-erp. Herpy derpy derpy derp. Josh, don't touch my sugar. The adult babies say, don't touch my sugar. Don't touch it. Yeah. Who told you can eat my cookies? Good habits are so important. So important. Oh, Jesus. Amanda, my mom put me on a cabbage soup diet, and we both did Weight Watchers when I was a kid. Cabbage soup. That sounds disgusting. That sounds fucking gross. Savagely nasty. And we both did Weight Watchers. We didn't drink soda in the house, but once I saw vending machines in my school, all bets were off. You see? Exactly. All bets were off because now when you're going to a school, now you're a kid. You're still impressionable. You're getting branded. You're getting marketed to. When you walk down the hallway to your class, you see the Coca-Cola machine. You see the Pepsi machine. You see them both next to each other. And in most cases, the reason why they're both next to each other is because they sell more when they're next to each other. Did you all know that? You ever wonder why soda machines are next to each other? Did you ever wonder that? Why you'll see a Coke machine right next to a Pepsi machine? Let me tell you since I'm slinging some knowledge cock right now. This is not just an organization where it's like, oh, okay, we put the machines over here. That's part of it. Okay, we'll have the soda over here, but the reason why they want to be next to each other, it's because it changes your choice perception. Okay? If you look over and you see Coke in the corner, you're like, nah, I don't feel like having a Coke. And then you go on with your day. But if you look over there and you see Coke and Pepsi, it's like, which one do I want? You have an option. You're choosing between things rather than a yes or a no. So it's like, option 1 or option 2 rather than yes or no. They both sell more. You think, oh my God, they're going to take each other's sales. Nope, they just sell more overall. Everyone benefits. Coke needs Pepsi. Pepsi needs Coke. It gives people a choice and it gives people competition. That's why competition is a good thing, because it forces each brand to keep on doing better, making better products or more addictive products. So it doesn't necessarily make it healthier, but it's good for business. Competition is good for business because then you get more innovation. Anytime you have like a couple big like archaic companies, they move like barges in the ocean, just like big fucking like lurching. And they don't change and they don't innovate because they don't have to. Like, does Nestle have to innovate? Does Kraft have to? Does Nabisco? Do they have to innovate? They just have such, like, Chips, Tostitos, Frito-Lay. They don't have to innovate shit. They don't have to fucking innovate anything. Oh, here's a new flavor. I mean, kind of. I mean, how many micro brands are exploding? They don't have the production volume. They can't make enough profit. If you're the type of person that's buying chips, you're going to buy the $2.99 or the $3.99 chips over the $7.99 fancy chips all the time. All the time. It's literally just all the time. You're going to choose the cheaper. You're eating junk food. You're not making valuable choices with your life anyway. You're not going to buy the fucking expensive shit. You're already buying shit. All right? You're going to buy the fucking low quality shit because you're eating low quality. You've already succumbed and decided I'm going to eat some fucking garbage food. You're generally not going for the fancy shit, which is still shit. It's just with a higher price tag and it has like an organic label on it. Let's see. What's up, Greg? Working on my daughter's eating habits. Teaching her, don't finish your plate. Finish when you're satisfied. If you provide a dessert, eat it whenever. Don't have to eat all your food. Extra calories, then top it off with more calories. Eat in the order you want. Eat until you are not hungry. There's a lot there. I feel I'm confused. You're like typing a thought out in your brain. As long as you're teaching good eating habits, one of the best ways to do that with a plate is just to eat off smaller plates. If you have real portion control, eat off smaller plates. Eat off those little soup plates. A lot of people want to load up a big old plate. They want to fill it up. You want to see completion. You want to see that whole circle filled. Yow, you want to fill it up? Yow. You're welcome, Yow. Sarah. Papa for laying down the truth. I'm trying. What's up, Mick? Oh, hey-oh, not bad. What do you think, Pop? What do you think, baby girl? Not bad. Not bad, huh? Huh? Not bad. Daddy did it. Pretty good. Huh? Pretty good. Oh, you want some belly rubs? Ho, ho, ho. You want some belly rubs? Yeah? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh. You're so beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. You're so gorgeous. Isn't she gorgeous? You're so precious. You're so precious, baby girl. We'll get off the 7 pillars right there. You're such a sassy bitch. Just a sassy bitch, bitch. Bitch, you're a sassy bitch. I used to eat on a small plate with an olive fork. Belly rubs. Papa's very comfortable with the 7. She's very comfortable. She's been nailing the 7 pillars for a long time. Before all of you, she's been crushing the 7 pillars. Look at her. Yo, she is muscular as fuck. She is huge. Her legs are just tree trunks. They're so muscular. I'm rubbing them. It's like a fucking chicken thigh, but this is pure muscle. Because I work it. How'd we get here? What was my burp? What was my ratings? Judry coming in with a 9. Not bad. Sarah, 9 out of 10. Jill, 7.75. You could be my accountant. Goblin Queen, 8.5 out of 10. Kashina, 8.5. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Cold brew is awesome on a hot day. There you go. Oh, shit. Am I fucking out? God damn it. I'm out. Pops, I'm out. I got no more coffee. No more. Daddy drank it all. Fuck. Fuck, man. Say hi, Swole fam. Say hi. Okay. Sorry. What you doing? What you doing, bro? You're just falling off the edge. Oh, baby girl. I know. Well, she should be. She is worried for me because I don't have any coffee, and she knows that. She knows that when Daddy doesn't have coffee, he starts to get irate. Right? I get pissed. I get pissed. Daddy gets pissed when he doesn't have his coffee. Yeah. I get pissed off when I don't have my coffee. You know I get upset. When I don't have my coffee, I get pissed. Right, baby girl? Can you go make me some coffee? I feel like we need a coffee break. No. We gotta, the show goes on. Mm-mm. I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy right now. I'm happy with you. You're a good girl, but Daddy's pissed. Daddy's fucking pissed. Some fucking coffee. Damn it. Fuck. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Oh, everyone loves you so much because you're so cute. Everyone loves you because you're fucking adorable. You're just hanging off the edge there. What's going on? You look like a seal. Okay. Okay. No, we don't need some more coffee. The show goes on. The show goes on. You look really uncomfortable, by the way. You can move if you want. You can move if you want. All right, we got some Swole fam posting McPosterson. Perfect. Little bee shiz. Little bee shiz. Little beesh. All right, let's see what we go here. This one's from Alex. What up, A-Bomb? What's up, Alex? All right, Swole fam time. Good evening, fam. Good evening, Alex. All right, so tomorrow I am going to this hospital appointment following up my unexpected abnormal health check results. I am doing meditation daily to cope with the stress mentally. I am trying to work on my dissertation. I work full-time and went back to university part-time for an MA. I need to finish that dissertation to validate my MA degree, I'm assuming. Master's or whatever. I'm not sure what your abbreviation might be referring to. I guess MA, MS. Is it the same abroad as it is here? It's all good. I just find it very difficult to focus on anything. That is why I'm doubling up on the meditation. How do you guys deal with stress due to unexpected events? Anything that you do to calm your nerves that works for you? Thank you for reading me, fam. I am happy to read. Yeah, MA is master's, MS is master of science. Dissertation. That's a thing. Dissertation. I know you have to do a dissertation for a master's. I feel like dissertation is supposed to be for your doctorate degree. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if universities are calling or making dissertations for masters so they can justify the price of it. That's what they did with physical therapy. Physical therapy is a master's degree, but they extended it to 3 years so they can call it a doctorate and just get more money. The more you know. It's all about the money. You can charge more for a PH motherfucking D. Okie dokie. So what do you do? What do you do, fam? Let's get in the comments. What do you do for dealing with stress? Sleep is huge. Meditation is huge. Yoga, yin yoga. Journaling is great. I like adding that to my morning routine after I make my coffee. Kind of get my head organized, my thoughts organized for the day so I can focus and actually hit the things strategically. I think that's a great thing. How do you guys deal with stress? And literally, if you're doing the 7 pillars, if you're actually focusing on all those areas of the 7 pillars, that's what you should be doing every day, no matter what. So if you're not getting those done, that's a great place to start. Being in nature relaxes me. Depends on if Alice has access to nature. Kendall, my internship program is super stressful and I love doing word games or reading a book at night. I like reading at night too, and I tend to like reading fiction more than nonfiction at night. Where we at, Twitch fam? What's up, Twitch fam? Twitch fam going strong. Yolanda just did a shoulder opening yin with Alex. Absolutely amazing. Excellent. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Deep breathing. Super important. Nasal breathing. Make sure you're taking nice, deep, slow breaths. Greg, focus on one thing at a time. Don't get jumbled. Knock one thing out and keep going. I do what I can and keep moving. I do what I can. My name's Greg Benda. I do what I can. I do what I can. All right. Awesome. Keep on dropping those thoughts down below. Laton? Interesting name. Hey fam, does anyone who has lost a large amount of weight have an overwhelming fear of gaining it back? I've lost 60 pounds and for the last 2 days, I've just felt really scared of regaining. I'm on track. Nothing is really different. I'm just suddenly terrified. Some background, I've lost up to 70 pounds 3 previous times. Shit, so you've lost 70 pounds 3 times, so you keep on gaining it back. I know how easy it is to gain it all back. Any advice on how to deal with this feeling? Yeah, you set some good fucking habits. You change your outlook on everything. You're doing this forever, not for a temporary period. You know how easy it is to gain it all back because you made terrible decisions the first couple times that caused you to gain it back. Now, that might seem harsh, but it's fucking true. If you've lost 70 pounds and gained it back 3 fucking times, how did you not learn the second 2 times? Right? If you're gaining and losing, it's like you get over the feeling you're not going to gain it all back. It's not that easy to gain 70 fucking pounds unless you did a dehydration diet and you lost 20 or 30 pounds unhealthily of water and then you drank like a couple glasses and you just put on tons of water weight back. It's not easy to gain it back. It's the same way you would gain it the first time. You're eating a lot of food and you're not exercising enough. And if you didn't lose it properly, it's mostly water weight. So it's easy to fluctuate a ton of water weight because you could just be dehydrated and you'll gain a lot of weight really quickly, especially if you did a low carb diet or something. So this is kind of vague, but fuck that shit. You say you know how easy it is to gain it all back. It's just because you did it 3 times and you shouldn't have done it 1 time. Any advice? Meditation and holding yourself accountable. Keep posting. We got your back. I'm calling you on your bullshit. It's time to fucking do it. Enough. Mental health, eating disorder, trigger warning. No trigger warnings allowed. Fuck that shit. No trigger warnings. No trigger warnings. If you can't handle it, be an adult. I have been having a tough couple of weeks mental health wise and almost did some stupid things. So thank you for posting, Melanie. Let's help you out. Let's see what we got here. So after many weeks of back and forth with my therapist, I have decided to go for inpatient mental health treatment again. Well, good for you for stepping up. I had accomplished about 5 weeks of no binging and purging, but fell back into those habits. The worse I started feeling emotionally. My therapist wants me to acknowledge how hard it is to have refrained from those behaviors for so long, regardless of me stumbling, because that's the nature of mental illness. Although I have only lost about 10 pounds during quarantine, I am going to go so hard on this. I'm so amped. Many of my friends and my mom have commented each time they have seen me over the last few weeks how much leaner I look. That is always nice to hear, and my clothes definitely are looser, but my brain cannot fully acknowledge a physical change. My brain sees my body almost exactly the same no matter what weight I am at, which sucks to really acknowledge. I know a certain weight or a look should not be the end goal, but my brain is stubborn. Anywho, I'm not sure why I'm posting this, much like any other time I post, because it's not really a question or anything, but I guess I have been trying to slowly clue in all parts of my community, which includes you guys. Thanks for listening. All right, so first things first, Melanie, thank you so much for posting. This is some deep shit, and I know it's not always easy to share with an audience, so I have some thoughts on this. The first thing that jumps out is it sounds like you have been relying primarily on willpower. Just my first thought on the first paragraph. So you said, I had accomplished about 5 weeks of no binging and purging, but I fell back, and I'm playing pocket psychologist. I'm not a psychologist. So, listen, I'm glad that you're going to mental health treatment. You have a therapist, but just hear me out, and then everyone else can comment below. This is just my impression of a post. So it sounds like you are depending on willpower, because you accomplished 5 weeks of no binging and purging, but you fell back into those habits. The more you fell back into those habits, the worse you started feeling emotionally. So the worse you start feeling emotionally, then you try to bring that emotion back up with that instant gratification from food. And then you feel kind of like pity for yourself. So then you kind of punish yourself by eating more. And you kind of, if you're depending on willpower and you're not really setting optimal habits, it's only going to last so long. So it could have been 6 weeks, it would have failed. 4 weeks would have failed. Just some thoughts. So it's good, but I think we need to look more at, or you should be looking more at the habits and these actual triggers, these actual systems. So what you said in the second paragraph, although I have only lost about 10 pounds during quarantine, if we could please stop downplaying weight loss. 10 pounds is not fucking peanuts. Please. Enough with the, I only lost 10 pounds during quarantine. It's been like 3 months. Okay? That's almost a pound a week. So let's say it's 4 weeks or 4 months. Okay, so it's like just under a pound a week. That's excellent. That's excellent. Even if it's 4 months and you've lost 10 pounds, that's not, although I have only lost, that's fucking great. If you're downplaying your successes, how inspired are you to reach more of those landmarks? How do you think you lose 50 pounds? You have to lose 10 pounds first, and then you lose 11, and then you lose 12, and then you lose 13. Stop knocking yourself down for wins, okay? You have to pile them on. If you're always insulting yourself because it's never up to your expectations, that's the problem. You're beating yourself up for having a success. What the fuck? You're your own worst enemy. You're holding yourself back. It's the way you're looking at your progress. You're not looking at it as progress. You're looking at it as like, oh my God, I've only lost 10 pounds. It's a fucking quarantine. It's been a quarantine where people couldn't even fucking leave the goddamn house and you lost weight. Most people used it as justification to stuff their fat fucking faces. So you're doing amazing. And it sounds like your friends and family are encouraging you by complimenting you. And you need to go and watch that fucking video that I posted on the Swolenormous channel about getting insulted by a compliment. Not that you're saying the same thing, but it's like, take a compliment. Your clothes are, right here, my clothes are definitely looser. You know why? Because you're making amazing fucking progress. Facts over feelings, like your body, nature, all your senses are telling you, hey, look, your clothes are definitely looser because you're losing fat in inches. Hey, you're doing it well. Hey, here's objective feedback. The fucking shit that you used to cover your body with, it's too big because there's less body to cover. Take a fucking compliment. Be proud of yourself and keep fucking going. No trigger warning. I hope you don't get triggered by some fucking ball bag. Good for you, Melanie. Good for you. The Swole fam loves you. We love you so much. We're not going to fucking pussyfoot around it. Keep going. Fucking do it. You're doing great. Like, this is a positive post. I'm sure no one else said that on any other post. I'm sure no one said, well, stop being a biche. Everyone's like, oh my God, you're good. It happens. Just get back on the point. Fucking do it. Keep going. Keep going. Everyone's fucking shortchanging themselves. Can we be proud for wins, please? How do you think you have amazing success? You string little victories together. You don't have a major fucking victory. You get little fucking goals, little gains. It's all a matter of how many you put together. You string them together, you're going to have an amazing... Oh, this fucking shit gets me amped. I get amped. She hides. She hides when Daddy's aggressive. She's hiding. Daddy started yelling, so I hided. What are you hiding over there, Mama? You so seepies. Okay, go seepies. You go seepies. There you go. 10 pounds is amazing. It does. Josh, sounds like Molly surviving cancer and reversing pre-diabetes symptoms and being pissed about only 5 pounds of weight loss. Yeah, the fucking Swole fam. God, holding yourself to some serious standards. Chill out. Chill out. Chill the fuck out.
Come on, stop whining.
All right, here we go. We got some more beesh action. The best kind of beeshes. We got the Swole beesh. All right, Kayla. Kayla to the main stage. Kayla to the main... I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe. All right, Kayla. Let's see what you got. Swole fam time. Hey fam. So I'm slowly but surely converting to a cleaner diet. I always had this idea that filling foods were bad for you, perhaps because processed foods always weigh down the body. I enjoy fish and chips, but I'm trying to cancel fried food, so instead of making a dish that would likely have around 1,200 calories, especially if served on a big plate in a restaurant, I made a 450 calorie version by cutting my own potato strips and cooking everything in an oven without butter. The topping-free potato, where are we going with this, made me feel so full and energized that I actually ran a mile afterward. Today, I also purchased some small hand weights and a foam roller to better enhance my home training experience. I'm at what is considered an ideal body weight, so my goal now is to refine my diet. I'm not doing a hardcore elimination, but I've cut out about 90% of my cheese and sweets, and I realize how much I don't need certain foods. There you go. Now I'm on a mission to maintain daily calisthenics, stretching, and yoga, and possibly jogging and dance to strengthen the kind of puny body that I have as of this moment. So you want a puny body, you need to fucking lift some weights. You need to fucking pump. You're not going to get... This is another example of, I can tell you're a female. I don't want to get too big. I'm happy with where I am. You need to lift fucking weights. Lift weights. You're going to have a body that you're going to feel so good. Trust me, you're not going to get... If you have a puny body, yoga and jogging and dance is not going to fucking like give you anything but a puny body. Fucking lift some weights and you're going to have so much more just physical fitness for those types of activities that you want to do. It's great having this group to keep my head held high. Stay swole, everyone. Thank you, Kayla. Lift some fucking weights. Lift some fucking weights. Come on. I know, look, I can tell there's something about this post that makes it seem like she thinks she's going to get bulky by lifting weights. You know? Can you tell, right? Doesn't it seem like it? She's kind of being a little bit more focused on her calories. A little bit of calorie count in there. You know, I'm at what is considered an ideal body weight, which just means like what you're going to try to like maintain and tone. Look, you can tell the way it's written. You can tell the way it's written. So my goal now is to refine my diet. I'm not doing a hardcore elimination, but I have cut 90% of my cheese and sweets. Yeah, I see it. Lift some weights. You're going to love it. Lift some weights. By the way, thank you, Papa, for teaching me to celebrate those wins instead of downplaying them like I used to. You helped me getting out of that mindset. Now I know there is no victory too small. That's absolutely right. There is no victory too small, and that's all that big victories are. Big wins are just a string of victories. Just string them together. Another. Just keep on adding them together. Keep on stringing, fam. All right, Mariah. Hey, fam. Just looking for some words of encouragement because I'm a little bummed. Well, let's see what we got here. We got some good juice, fam. We got some good juice.
Yow. Yow.
All right. I've been having a lot of hip flexor pain recently. Come to find out because I have lazy glutes. Lazy glutes. You mean like underactive glutes? And really weak inner thighs, so my quads are overpowering a lot of my movements. Inner thighs. How do you figure that? Fine, no big deal. This is a lifelong process, so I've been taking a break from my regular routines to fix my form and target my weaker muscles. But I feel so weak. You mean your glutes, your gluteus medius more. Inner thighs, not really so much. It's probably, the inner thighs are probably overactive because if you have probably the posterior fibers of your adductor magnus, those are probably tight that you need to stretch along with your hamstrings in addition to other things. But glute activation like crazy. Glute activation. Pelvic floor muscles. I'm kind of wondering if I should keep focusing on the activation work before I go back to my regular routine, 90-day dash and running. I mean, you should probably not be running if you have unstable hips. Or if I should just focus on rebuilding and reworking these muscles and mobility work and get back to the programs when I'm confident my body can do it properly. 90-day dash is designed. It's going to activate your glutes. I would do the activation work and do the 90-day dash. I would back off on, this is just personally, I would back off on the running because if you don't have, your glutes aren't firing and you're probably running heel to toe and you have like instability in your hips, then your knees are at risk. So I would fix those instabilities before you do a lot of running. Especially with unstable hips. I'm also kind of pissed. I did CrossFit for a long time, danced in college, and took all kind of different weightlifting classes and was never shy about where I felt comfortable, about where I felt uncomfortable. Why did none of these professionals, quote unquote, help me fix my form before now? Now I have years of improper form to fix. Anyway, thanks for letting me vent. I love this community, and it's so nice to have somewhere to go for advice and venting. I didn't even read the rest of this post before I'm like already telling her to fix her form and her inactivity. Because most professionals don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Most people don't practice what they preach. Most people aren't actually invested in their craft themselves. So they aren't putting in the work nonstop. Because I'm always constantly assessing, because I'm always constantly developing, because I'm always constantly looking to optimize, I can share these types of processes with you with my own personal perspective because I'm doing it myself. And it's like having a fat personal trainer, someone that doesn't actually work on himself or herself. It's because they don't know. And you only really know from personal experience. That's really where most of my information educate. Of course, I've trained thousands of people successfully. Fine. But that's all based on me doing it to myself. So I know what exercises hit certain areas just from my education too, but from being in the gym and trying and doing it. So I have perspective. I know what it's like to do certain types of supersets. I know what it's like, because I've experimented. I've tried different things like inside Swolenormous X with the programs. Like I've done all that training. I know what it feels like. I know what it can do. Most people don't. And most people are fucking lazy and most people can't communicate it properly. But fundamentally, most people don't know. So you're more than welcome to vent. That's my take on the matter, Mariah. Everyone else can drop a comment down below. What you think? What you think, Bish? What you think, Bishes? Kathleen, the 90-day dash is growing my glutes. My pants don't fit. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, baby.
90-day dash works wonders. My Hank Hill ass is slowly starting to turn into some cake.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's harder than most think to become ripped. It sure is, Catherine. Fuck yeah, most people think it's easy. People think it's easy to build muscle. Oh, I have a gym membership. How come I'm not seeing results fast enough? Fucking train your ass off and do everything obsessively to get to where you want to go for a decade, then talk. Because if you really want results, like if you really want it to happen, if you really want to get what you say you want, the time frame doesn't matter. You want that. So you don't even think about the time frame. You really don't. You think about what you need to do to get there, and you're doing it all the time obsessively. And guess what? Oh, it happens eventually. Why? Because it doesn't, like I wasn't like, how long did it take for you to get big? People ask me that. How long did it take for you to build muscle? I've been training for 20 years. I don't remember when I'm like, I had muscle. This is when I made it. I'm still training hard. I'm still adjusting and doing things. Like nothing's changed for 20 years. I'm just refining and downsizing and shaping and balancing. I'm just doing things a little bit differently. I'm not trying to get as fucking massive as I possibly can. That phase is over for me. Building muscle, sure. Developing muscle, improving technique, mobility, recovery, other lifestyle. I have other things I'm focusing on right now. Crazy, though. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy paints. I told Mariah that it might be lack of proprioception. Muscle activation. Muscle activation, proprioception is a little bit different. That's a little bit more than that's spatial awareness. That's like subconscious spatial awareness, which is part of it, but certain things aren't stabilizing. There's more in the hip than glutes, flexors, abductor. Yep, the deep internal stabilizers, the pelvic floor, but all these other things. It's just when your hips are unstable, running is not a good option. Vaden, lots of runners don't use their glutes and end up being quad dominant, which stresses their hamstrings and hip flexors, potentially leading to injury. There you go, James. Damn straight, motherfucker. Look at you. Look at you. Weren't able to catch a live for so long. Now you're catching a live and you're fucking dropping some knowledge cock. Takes as long as it's going to take. Longevity is my primary focus. Josh Fisk. All right, let's give away some Swole card action. Make sure you check out Swolenormousx.com if you want to join the amazing Swole fam. Check it all out over there. Let's see, we got some sexy Tessie. Sexy Tessie. 7 pillars. Here we go, a little Swole card party. Hit that in the comments. Ooh, a little freak mode action. Duck it down, duck it down, duck it down, duck it down. He's heating up.
He's heating up!
I'm heating up. How do I not hit a single 7 pillars? I've seen so many. No? One more time. One more time. Going back up. I'm halfway up to the top here. Congratulations. That's a nice one. Your boy. Your boy. Your boy.
Congratulations!
Ya boy. Ya boy. Ya boy. Ya boy. Congratulations, ya boy. Hey, boy. Congratulations, boy. Ya boy. Ya boy. Congratulations, boy. All right. Congratulations. Thanks, Papa. Yeah, you got it. Congratulations. Make sure. Whoa, where'd that go? There you go. So congratulations. Everyone say congratulations in the comments. Congratulations. Oh, you fucking dicks. Be nice.
Come on, stop whining.
Be nice. Be nice. Come on. Say congratulations. Thank you. All right. See, that wasn't so hard. That wasn't so hard. See, it wasn't bad.
I was kidding. I was only kidding.
All you got to do is not be a beesh. Say congratulations, be nice. Send us an email, ya boy, to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1546 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. We'll get you that ASA to the fucking P. Thank you so much for joining, everyone, for episode 1546 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and motherfucking Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. See you tomorrow for 1547. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Ho, 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 ho. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits.